Howdy! Today we're going to be cracking into a beer from Spring Park, Minnesota's Back Channel Brewing Company that honors one of our state's most exemplary individuals. I'm of course talking about former Minnesota Supreme Court Justice and NFL Hall of Famer Alan Page. And just like Alan Page, this beer is purple to the core. Skål! Let's drink this now. All right, so right off the pour, the first thing you notice about this beer is that gorgeous pinkish purple hue. That primarily comes from the fruits that they use in this beer. There's a combination of blueberry, guava, and plum. And when I taste it, I don't get a ton of that plum flavor right off the bat, but you can definitely tell that it factored into the color. I mean, just look at that thing. It looks like a plum in a glass. So, this beer is a Berliner Weiss style sour, but it's definitely not a super tart traditional style Berliner Weiss like you might find in Shell's Starkeller series. This one's heavily fruited, it's a little bit sweeter, and it's not super tangy or tart. It's meant to be a little bit more of an approachable beer for someone who maybe likes the idea of sours, but finds themselves intimidated by the super intense, super tangy stuff. You notice the fruit flavors in this beer really come through. It's got that funky sweetness that you typically associate with the guava. There's a lot of blueberry for that rounder, kind of more friendly sweetness. And then I'm just getting a little bit of plum, that kind of earthy, fleshy quality of a plum right on the back of the tongue. Because this beer's got a little bit lower of an alcohol percentage, it's really quaffable, it's a fairly light level of tartness, and it's also just a little bit sweet. It makes you want to return to it. It's got a great balance, kind of like what you'd want from a Supreme Court justice. Berliner Weisses are actually wheat beers. That's where the Weiss comes from in the name Berliner Weiss. And you can taste some of that wheaty flavor to it. It's got a little bit of that softer mouthfeel that you normally associate with wheat beers, and you can taste a little of the wheaty grist on the back of your tongue. It's not overwhelming though. So again, if you're turned off by wheat beers, if you don't typically like them, give this one a try because I think it'll surprise you. So Back Channel created this beer as part of their ongoing commitment to honor the stories of Black Minnesotans, and they're actually taking it one step further with this beer by donating the proceeds to the Page Education Foundation, which is a really cool nonprofit set up by, of course, Alan Page, to help create opportunities for post-secondary education for students of color. So you can go out and drink this beer knowing that you're going to be donating to a good cause. Found ourselves really enjoying this beer, and obviously we love that it honors a Minnesota icon. Alan Page was one of the Purple People Eaters, which I guess makes us Purple People drinkers? We'll workshop that and get back to you. Well, hey, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Drink This Now. As always, we would really appreciate it if you would like our videos and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if there's a beer that you really dig that you would love to see us review, let us know in the comments. We want to hear from you. Make sure to follow us on social media, keep up with all of our Drink This Now videos, and you can subscribe to our Dabbler Dispatch newsletter that comes out on Wednesdays and features a weekly rundown of all of our reviews. Cheers, everybody. Skål.